his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one
You were sitting at that desk for an hour and you realized there was nothing on the screen.
No.
Thank God. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I didn't know
Stanley
they were
decided to
gone.
go to
Oh
the
my
meeting
God,
room.
they're not here?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There ain't nobody here. What? Alright. Guess I'm the only one in here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
They
he
look
entered
the
the door on
exact
his
same. Does it really matter which one I go through? You know what? Let me listen to this dude for a second. Let me see if he takes me the right way. I know that this is a game with multiple endings. So, I know I'm gonna have to play this like multiple times. But let me see what happens when I go through all of his instructions. This really
Yet
is
there
like the
was not
back
a
rooms.
single person here either.
Yo,
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
whose handwriting
Stanley
is this?
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might
Oh
find
my
an answer
God.
there.
What do you say? These slides. Pinnacle of creativity. Oh, wrong way. Okay. I guess I can't go back.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
It's like you know, he's narrating my life, I guess. Let me follow. Ooh, this is nice. Can I open these doors? I can't.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Yo, why
Stanley
can't I
wondered in
leave?
disbelief. Amazing.
What is
He
this?
stepped
Am
into
I on
the
a
newly
movie set?
opened passage. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
Yo,
realized he
where
felt a
am I
bit
going?
peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
What?
Why did he feel this now, when for years
Girl, I
it
don't
had
know.
never occurred to him? This question would
Where
not
am
go
I?
unanswered for
Will
long.
you tell me that? Why is there like fog?
Stanley walked straight ahead
Mind
through the large
control
door that
facility.
read Mind Control Facility.
That's why I'm working this job, because of the mind control facility. That's why I'm working this job. Pathetic ass name. Could have hidden it better. Anyways. Alright. Ooh.
The lights rose on an
I
enormous
broke
room
something.
packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
This is like an
Stanley
evil
thought to himself.
lair.
Did
Oh,
he have
bridge.
the strength to find out?
It's literally like an evil lair. What? Security
Now
cameras,
the
of course.
monitors jumped to life.
Wonder if I
Their
can find
true
me.
nature
What
revealed.
number was I?
Each bore
This
the
one?
number of an employee in the building.
No.
Stanley's co-workers.
This
The
one?
lives of so many
Maybe.
individuals
I
reduced
don't know.
to images
Oh,
on a screen.
another bridge.
And Stanley, one of them.
It's a lot of
the term
people.
they
What
wanted
happens to
in
the
this
people that
place
say
where
fired?
Freedom meant nothing.
What happens to them? Okay. Is this like an exit?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
I clicked
Had
it.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this
What
time?
do I do?
Was this the only
Does this
reason
just
he was
trigger
happy
more
with his
yapping?
boring job? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dramatic ass. Oh my god. Where am I going?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
And I click these
Controls
buttons.
labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
Okay.
All of it monitored and
I can't
commanded
click any
from
of the
this very
buttons,
place.
but I
And as
don't.
the cold reality
know
of
what
his
these
past
do.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
Oh.
would never again exert its terrible power
Ew.
over another.
No, I gotta follow this guy's instructions first. See what happens. Oh. I'm assuming I press off. Oh, Jesus. Scared the crap out of me. I can't see, like, anything.
Moments away. And yet, even as the
Is
immense
this like a door, I'm
slowly
assuming?
opened,
Why is it going
Stanley
down so
reflected
slow?
on how many. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, It would
Where
be
are we?
his.
Like in the middle of
And that
nowhere.
was all he needed
Oh, I'm
to
assuming
know.
then we don't go home. We're
It
just in
was
that office
perhaps
all the time.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Well, I would try if this would go down faster.
Stanley
Oh.
felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And
For real?
Stanley...
Back at the office again. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
No.
memo.
I did not miss a memo. No. No. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying doors.
On his left.
I'm gonna do right this time. I won't
This
listen
was
to you
not
this
the
time.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Don't care.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. This is nice. Okay, this is nice.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Well, I can't
just
get
to spend a
anything,
few
so
moments here
the
in this
detour really wasn't
immaculate,
worth it.
beautifully constructed. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What if I don't want to do that? What if I go here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
That is so rude.
This time, there's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who have I been neglecting?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Don't I have like a wife or something?
Stop trying to make every decision
But how does that
by yourself. Now, I'm not
work?
asking for me, I'm asking for
If we apparently just live here. Is that why? Because I
This
live
is
here,
it,
I've been
Stanley.
neglecting her?
your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who has been waiting? A portal to the darkness. Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
I'm not listening to you. Okay. What if I just... I can't even
Oh,
move.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now,
Okay.
I want you to come in and tell me all about...
Ooh. Ooh.
Gotcha. Oh, come
Ugh.
on. Did you actually
Rude
think you had
ass.
a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
What?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm
Oh
trying
my
to get you to see
God.
something. Come inside.
Bruh.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
You know what? No, you suck. I'm gonna go this way.
Sorry,
Ooh.
but you're in my story now.
Bruh.
Story about the death of a man named
About the
Stanley.
what? I'm not dead. Do I have to do this?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what
There
he's
is
told
no
to
other
do.
way for me to
Now
progress.
he's pushing
There-
buttons. Now he's eating lunch.
You
Now
suck.
he's going
you
fantastic
sure?
discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh my god. You are a hater. Hater number one.
And so he began to
Steve-
fantasize
who was
about his
that?
own job.
Oh.
First, he imagined that one day while at work,
Was
he
it already
stepped
like
up
this?
from his
Am I
desk
tweaking?
to realize
Spend time with the boys. We have friends. Well, in this imagination, I guess we have friends. I don't think Stanley would have friends. I'm not gonna lie.
he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Okay. Do you need to question nothing? I'm questioning
I
everything.
suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to
Yes,
my
you
intended
do.
purpose. The same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll
This
try
man
once
is a
more to
liar.
convey all this to it.
Oh, I'm back here. Okay.
All of his co-workers were
All
gone.
right. Yeah, they're
What
all
could it
gone.
mean?
Didn't get the memo.
Stanley
Blah, blah,
decided
blah,
to go
blah.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
New content? Wait. Before I go there, I'm gonna try out some
When
other
Stanley
features
came to
in
a
this
set of
door.
2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Featured is like other destinations. Yeah, here's the crap
Yet
handwriting
there was not
room.
a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming
not
to
gonna
a
go
staircase,
up.
Stanley
I'm gonna
walked
go
upstairs
down.
to his boss's office.
Okay. Ooh, a
But
car.
Stanley
Can I
just
leave?
wouldn't do it.
Are you sure?
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
Oh,
to wake up.
I'm falling asleep.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin.
Oh, is
the
this the
press
realistic
of the
route?
mattress on his back. The fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Okay.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life.
I thought we
exactly
confirmed
the
you don't
way
have a
it's always
wife.
been. Everything will be fine.
Delusional 101. You're back in the garage.
Stanley began screaming, "Please, some belongings," and walked to her place of
Oh.
work. But on this particular
We
day,
really were
her
crazy in
walk
this
was
one.
interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then
What?
collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
I'm back in the fucking office again. Okay. Alrighty.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Those coworkers
What
were
could it
gone. What
mean?
could it mean? Shut up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't miss a memo. I will explore new content soon.
When Stanley came to a
Is
set
it-
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll go this way again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
I
it perfectly
do
well.
not
Perhaps he
care.
wanted to stop. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Why don't you get a job?
Look, Stanley,
What if
I
I
think
just-
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no
Oh.
one gets to tell him what to do,
Wait, if
Stanley
you can
left
jump
from
off the
platform
side, does that
and
mean I can
plunged to his
jump
death.
onto that little
Good
walking
job,
area?
Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
Huh.
powerful.
Wait. I fear that will make the story longer. I
All
want
of
to
his
try one
co-workers
more
were
thing
gone.
before
What
I
could it
try
mean?
that out.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
You know what?
a
At least we
memo.
got our own little office instead of just like an open cubicle. I feel like I would like the little office more.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
There's nothing out there.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, can I open this door now? I can. What is it? You know what? I don't want to go in another elevator. I don't really care.
Once again stunned to discover not an indication of any... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
Yo.
with some calming new age music.
There was a reason I typed it in so fast. What is...
Again, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
So I
another
clicked off
human
last time.
life.
Let's
For
click
he
on.
would dismantle the
Let's let you
controls
finish your
once
little
and
monologue.
for all.
Let's press on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Sounds pissed.
Stanley,
I'm back in the office.
how long was I sitting there?
Ooh, new
Stanley
voice line.
wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made
Huh.
a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Huh. More careful with time. Oh, there was one more area I forgot.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the
I
meeting
for real
room,
don't
and
care.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
So.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Ugh.
5 years ago. Someone you forgot. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
For
Are
you?
that convinced that I
Yes.
want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but
He
I
sounds
really
so
do want
baffled.
to
It's
help
so
you,
funny.
to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't believe
Now listen
you
carefully,
at
this is
all.
important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm walking to the blue one.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think
Oh.
we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want... You see?
Oh, nothing.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer
that?
textures.
How do I
Is
get
this
there?
what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for
I
nothing.
don't
Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Skill
Work with me.
trees.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
I can't talk.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the
So,
dark at a new
I can't give
design.
you
can Give
anything.
me some feedback. There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to
Literally
stop you there.
nothing
Now,
but broken
tell me about
textures.
your experience with this new version.
I'm giving it a 1.
Would
Wasn't
you say
too
that the
entertaining.
game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
You're not gonna get that with
A
numbers.
1?
Haha.
I mean,
What's this? Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. There's nothing here. Oh. Hello? 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. That's insane. What? This sucks. I don't wanna see that.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No, it just
Again,
made me angry.
Honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of the new game I've been working on, and now would
He's
be a
trying
lovely
so hard to
opportunity
impress
to
me,
give it
you
some
know.
playtesting.
I feel so
You wouldn't mind
flattered.
taking a look at it? No, I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm
Leave
not
me
even going
alone,
to
that would
try.
improve the
I'm out.
experience.
I'm out.
Actually,
I'm done.
I like your voice.
It's over.
So like,
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I don't know. I don't know if I want you to
hey,
leave
since
me
my
alone
game
or
is
if I
so
want you to keep
awful,
talking.
Why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
What game?
Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ain't no way we're playing Firewatch. That's what I was thinking. Whee!
Hold on. What are you doing?
Okay.
Stanley, don't do that.
Now
I
I'm
can't
in the
follow you
backgrounds.
there. I can't help you. How will
I
you
don't
write a
need
story
you to
without
help
me?
me.
You can't do it. You know
I
that.
need you to
Tell me.
leave me alone for 2 seconds. I actually can't see anything. Oh. I've fallen deeper into the abyss. Where am I now? What is that? Mold? Oh, it's boring. Okay. What do I do? Apparently nothing. Okay. Oh,
I wonder what he found.
nothing.
If what he wanted was to be the leading
didn't
man
find
in his own
anything.
story, well, perhaps he's
And I was
gone
about to, and then
down
you got in
in
my way.
Wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it, he'll
The
understand
heavy
soon what I was
cost,
trying to
dog.
tell him.
What
He
are you
needs
talking
me.
about?
Some
Right back here.
Even now,
Ooh.
Stanley's office was a distant memory.
New voice.
What did it
New
look
voice
like?
line.
There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo?
I
He
don't
could
know.
no longer recall.
Nor do I care. I want to go in here.
Oh, new content?
New
What does that mean?
content.
New content.
And I got scared and I thought it was a bug. The jump circle.
All right. All right.
Does this mean I can
let's
finally
see.
jump?
The jump circle?
Oh my god, I can jump. Add a jump rope in here and we'll have a grand old time. Yay! Oh, I have no more jumps left. Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's it?
Oh.
No, you've...
Where am I? Wait. This is different. I still can't open any doors. Oh.
Stanley!
I
come
thought
over
something was gonna
here.
crawl out at me.
In the vent. I want to show you something. Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so
I
who
am not a
cares?
dork. I just don't want to go follow you, but I guess I'll come by.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dork.
Just because, you know, not that I want to see anything, but I just don't want to go back in that stupid office hallway.
Stanley Parable used to be.
You did,
So
didn't
I
you?
made something special
I
and
knew it.
tucked it away here
This
where
is-
the game's
ooh,
developers
okay. This
won't
is
find it.
nice.
Just our little
This
secret.
is
Take
nice.
a look.
Okay,
I call it
gorgeous.
the memory zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
What are the peak experiences
like
of
the
your
launch of the
life?
Stanley Parable on PC.
Awards.
You see, Stanley,
Valid.
doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was
Hello?
before it was
that
sullied
me?
with a cheap re-release?
This is like stalker
Remember back
quality
in October
photo.
of 2013,
Like,
when the
oh
game
my
originally
god.
launched?
That's
Back then,
crazy.
video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
What is this? Why is there
Oh,
just a
wait.
dollar bill? Go outside, don't play for 5 years. That's an achievement?
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down
Steam
here?
reviews.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam,
Ah.
the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's being collected down here. Surely
Probably
these
real
were glowing as
reviews.
well, weren't they?
I don't know. Oh. I knew it.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny.
Ooh, here's another one. Well, it's upside down, so I can't read it. Oh, here's one.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
You're a little breachy.
You wasn't.
Hmm.
Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure.
Oh,
Like I let these people down.
that stinks,
Perhaps
man.
the Stanley
Go to
Parable
therapy.
is